Let's say I'm a designer and I would like to create an augmented reality experience for an empty living room. I can go to the living room, open the current AR authoring tool, and start putting virtual furniture such as a table in the middle of the living room. Then I can add a virtual chair, change its orientation and scale, and put it next to the table. However, what can I do if I will soon lose access to the living room because of a lockdown? I will not be able to create AR content if I'm not physically in the room. I can scan the living room using an iPad and export the scan as a 3D model to work with for my design. I can then take the 3D model and go somewhere else to work on furniture arrangement for that living room. A typical approach would be to import the 3D model to some 3D software and add additional objects to the scene. But as you can see, current 3D software is not user-friendly due to unintuitive interactions such as navigation and object manipulation. Using our remote AR authoring application, I can see a 3D visualization of the captured environment even if I'm physically at a different location. I can walk around and place virtual objects such as a sofa and move it next to the wall. I can also put a table in the middle as if I'm in the living room. Our app supports the dollhouse mode, so I can transition to a bird's eye view from the first-person view. I can keep adding objects in the dollhouse mode with a better understanding of the entire space. I can move the avatar to a corner in the room and transition to that location to examine the virtual objects I added. We also support a peeking mode, which brings my current viewpoint to the closest one with a captured image, so I can examine how furniture looks against the real environment. I can move my iPad and retrieve a series of captured images that simulate my movement. Finally, viewers can go to the living room after it reopens and retrieve the remotely created AR content in situ. We implemented a basic system with only portal mode, and a full system with all portal, dollhouse, and peak modes. We conducted a user study with 10 participants and found that they preferred the full system over the basic system. Dollhouse mode and peak mode made it significantly easier for the author to understand and navigate the remote environment. By looking at mode usage over time, we found that participants frequently switched between portal mode and dollhouse mode to understand the space and refine the design. They tended to use peak mode towards the end to validate the AR experience with captured images. Our remote AR authoring workflow allows designers to keep creating no matter where they are physically. This will also encourage remote collaboration as working remotely has become a new normal.